Welcome back to Grim Hollow, Boom Boys. Our boys are in over their heads again as they've made it to the Royal Road just outside the village of Bonneseaux, only to witness an apparition murder a convoy and have the situation escalated when the local reeve attempted to have them brought in for questioning. Instead, Boone and the others killed all 21 of the local law enforcement, with the only hint of where to go next being the Caught Fish, a local tavern where their old friend Bryn has set up a business and home for himself. And that's the start of Session 14, The Blood Knight and the Five Relics. New village, same troubles. Seth, Steve, y'all have inspiration. I don't know if y'all had inspiration last time. I think y'all used it because I did. I was like, hey, start using your inspiration more.
Yeah, I think I used that.
So y'all have inspiration.
Good to have that back.
It'll come handy.
It is now about noon as y'all make your way into the town. I'm gonna go ahead and pop y'all over to the town map so you can, so the village map so you can kind of get a lay of the land. There we go. This is the town of Bonneseaux. Well, village. Well, town, because it's not just the village that y'all see. So y'all are basically crossing the bridge, coming in from the bridge towards the town when y'all come in. And like I said, it's about noon. And when y'all come in, y'all kind of have general directions of where to go to get to the caught fish, because that's where Bryn is. And so I'll let y'all kind of take it from there if y'all want to head straight there, or if you want to check out some other parts of the town.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh. Apologies, I didn't mean...
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
But like I said, I'll let you guys take over on if you want to go straight to the caught fish, or if you want to check out, like... Y'all do notice that the town is kind of dreary. There's, like, a couple shops that are open at the moment. You don't really see a lot of guards around the area.
Alright.
Yeah, we killed most of them.
And also that fog that was, like, behind you has kind of started to lift, like, from last... Because remember, it was pretty foggy over at the Royal Road when everything went down. So that's kind of lifted.
Later.
Yeah.
Any suggestions where to go?
Well, we have been just fucking traveling pretty consistently for several days now, so I think we should just head directly there. Unless you guys feel like...
Sounds good to me.
Unless you... Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, it's about time we saw our old friend. Because don't forget, y'all have Aaron with you.
Yep. How are you guys holding up?
I'll be fine for a jaunty walk across town.
Not a scratch.
Let's see, how is Aaron doing? Pulling up
I know that I healed him a little bit.
Yeah, because he
I'm not sure.
Because he took a lot from what I remember.
I can lay hands on him. Indeed.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, he's at 5.
Yes, I will lay hands on my brother.
All right.
See what they... How we do this? Let me remember. All right. So lay
should
on
have.
hands.
Yeah, I think you have a certain amount of points you can just give.
I think it's 5 times your level.
So it should be.
So it
30.
should be. Yeah.
Shoot, what's his max health?
His max health is 33. He's at 5.
Oh, okay. So I'll give him 20 points. And then
Okay.
I'll have 10 left.
Yep, you'll have 10 left, and that'll hopefully get you through anything that might happen to pop up today, because you don't know if there's going to be more problems. Like, you guys are like... But obviously, y'all are now on edge because of that situation, because you guys realize maybe we need to be a little bit more cautious about what we do now that we're here, officially.
Yeah.
His pretty
Oh,
face
alright.
can't be caught in jail.
All right.
Alright.
So y'all head over to the Codfish, where you see a few people here and there. There's a elven bard performing some songs on stage, and you have Bryn behind the bar itself, taking some orders, giving people some drinks. It's kind of a solemn. It's very kind of a more calm vibe though than you're used to at a tavern. Like, this is very much a somber vibe versus the like kind of upbeat. So like even the song the bard is playing is kind of more relaxed and calm. And...
But did we go to Cracker Barrel after a funeral?
And in fact, because everything's so calm, when y'all walk in, y'all do get some heads to turn at you and kind of notice your arrival, and including Bryn. Bryn looks up and is like, he kind of waves and nods at you guys in acknowledgement. And he's like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Let me finish up with these folks here, and I'll take your orders."
As though we never left.
And so
Alright.
he finishes up with them. There's enough spots at the bar itself for all of you. So if you would like to head there, you can.
Yeah. Why not?
I'll get some drink.
Yeah, so Bryn's like, "Hey, fellas, I guess you got my letters to come see me. How's it going?"
Pretty good, considering.
Been better, been worse.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you after all this time. It's been, what, a year now? Year or two?
Yep.
So, life has
Yeah,
changed, and while also being the same. We've had a bit of trouble around these parts.
Oh.
Yeah, some killers going around. Killing some people. Like,
Killer, eh?
yeah,
We noticed that on the way in.
You did.
Indeed.
Well, so far we
Indeed.
have 5 casualties. We 2 of them being the local militia soldiers, and in fact we have 2 missing people right now, as well.
Well.
Sucks for them.
We could
I'll
rest
have
up.
2 drinks.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if people weren't dying around my area, to be fair. But yes, what would you like to drink?
The strongest stuff you got.
All right, haven't changed, have
Brew
you?
me up a couple of those brewskis. Not much.
So he pulls out. He goes to the back and gets some of his stronger ale, and it's a dark liquid. Like it's dark when he brings it back. It's a dark liquid.
Oh, mama.
Wouldn't mind a glass myself.
Here you go, buddy. And he gets one out for y'all. First drinks on the house for old friends.
Ah. Yeah, my favorite
My-
company.
Got any tea, Bryn? I know it's a tavern and all. So if you don't, I gotcha.
Some
Tea,
tea.
come on, live a little.
Let me see what I can pull up for you. And so he goes ahead and
Boone will shoot you.
let me see if he
At live a little, Boone will shoot you me the, like, don't tell me what to do, dad look.
Fine. Suit yourself.
Let me see if he finds any. High or low?
Hi.
He does not find any.
Alright, you got any dwarven whiskey then?
Probably. We're not too far from the dwarven areas.
Yeah, that's more like it.
So he comes back with
The Boone out there.
yeah. So he comes back with one some dwarven. Here you go.
Thanks. Ugh.
I see it's either you want nothing really strong or the strongest, huh?
Yep.
So what happened to the other one?
Riker?
Yeah, that was his name.
He's dead.
Ah, shame. And as
Yeah.
he says that, he pulls out another glass of dwarven whiskey for himself, and he looks up at you guys and gives a toast, and he goes, "To Riker." And
Ah, yes, a man could not forget our fellow. Cheers.
I forgot him already. Cheers, though.
We ran into a herald of calamity a while back.
ooh, nasty
Didn't
stuff
go
from what
well.
I've heard. Yeah. Well, my adventuring days are far behind me, as you can see. Well, as you already know, because I was not an adventurer even when you met me.
Yeah.
And I kind of
Ah,
preferred.
surely we had an
prefer it that
adventure
way.
together. That counts for something.
I didn't really do
Somewhat.
much, though, if y'all remember.
You were there. It counts.
I guess.
I'll raise a glass to that adventure.
But yeah, look, guys, I could really use some help, though, regarding that situation. Look, it's really putting a damper on things. We were supposed to... It got so bad that we've sent word to the reeve, and he was supposed to be here by now. He was out of the village for a little bit on some work, reporting to the, to the lords. Over in Vertishows, and we were, we sent a distress message to him, and we heard that he was coming back with a small set of troops, but nothing yet.
Well, give us a few days to rest up and look into it.
Okay.
Anything for a friend.
Yeah, I mean, and I can probably scrounge up a reward if y'all do come through.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find the man and his small force, as you described it.
Well, it's not only that. I'm hoping we can find the killer, but
Well, that would be good as well, yes.
I mean,
I'll be
I've
okay.
heard.
We'll find this killer for you.
Yeah, there's been, some rumors and speculation that it's a apparition, but... Well, with our luck, that's probably true, but...
Yep.
Could you only imagine?
I mean, I've seen a couple of strange things.
Yeah, we've
so-
seen stranger things in our time. In
In
fact,
taverns. Evil
guess-
clowns.
yeah. If you wanna start, I've got some word of where you could probably start your investigation, though, once you've rested up. There's Y'all could always look into the person that the local guardsman did arrest recently. Because we still have a few of the local guards around here, and not a lot, which is why we needed that backup. But we do.
All right.
They did arrest the last guy who came into town not too long ago, probably like within a week of you guys. Well,
What's your name?
and it's a elven bard guy, not that one up there, but another guy that by the name of what's his name? He was spouting some stuff about the Fae and the for some reason he was saying that the Fae need to run or in ruins. The Fae are in ruins. He kept spouting off about that for some reason. He seems
Doesn't ring a bell.
No, he seems a little
Out of it?
Yeah, he seems a little out of it.
Poor thing must have seen something in the swamp.
Yeah. He was talking of vampires and other stuff too. But his name was I'm still losing it. I can't. Anyways, he's in the you can probably find him there. There was something up with him. He's a little out there. Even if he's not a killer, he might know something.
Oh, the lead is a lead.
Fishy, yeah.
I don't know if I'd 100% trust the guy depending on what he might say, but because he might also be one of those that will say anything to get out of trouble, but yeah,
You have a good way of
it's a
reading
lead.
the truth out.
The other is the last locate. Sterling was his name. That was the name of the guy. But the other lead I've got for you is the last location where the most last murder occurred, and that's over at the first murder happened, and that's over at the fisherman's camp, and that's kind of
All right.
at the mouth of the Northwestern River, and he kind of pulls up a map for y'all and shows y'all where in relation to the town it is.
All right.
So you might be able to get some clues there because the guards haven't quite cleared out everything yet from that. So, and there might be
Well,
some.
gang, I say we rest and then we split up and search for clues.
I don't know how I feel about
All
that.
right.
All right. So,
All right. Let's.
are y'all kind of using this as an excuse to get your long rest, your 3-day long rest now that you're in town?
Indeed.
Yeah.
That would be wise.
I don't know if you'll get. I'm trying to think of like if things are gonna happen because y'all aren't doing anything yet. Let me find out.
That's fine.
But
That's okay. It'd be worth it as our character's POV.
no, yeah. So y'all definitely get y'all definitely book a room over at Bryn's tavern, and so y'all are set there, and he kind of gives you a pretty good suite, enough that basically y'all share a room, but there's enough beds for each of you.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Oh, so during those 3 days.
Yeah, because obviously you're not going to be sleeping the whole time. So what else do y'all want to do during that time?
I don't sleep at all.
Boone's going to go over to Laxnor. So, Laxnor,
Yes.
you've never been involved in a colossal battle like that before. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
One with the weird lady covered in blood.
I mean, you guys were there, right?
Oh, we weren't.
Well, of course you were. I vividly remember seeing you all standing there, and we were all, well, not doing great, but we were there.
I couldn't see Boone at all.
Oh, so you remember the battle?
Jog my memory.
Well, we
What
were
happened?
fighting. It was a. Okay, I'm gonna pause that moment right there where I take a breath. I don't actually remember the full scene, but that might play more into my character's lucid dreams, and then maybe later I'll remember the scene. So we'll come back to that. Unpausing from that breath. You can cut that from the footage,
Yeah,
Caleb.
no, yeah, because we do have we can keep it in. I do have it in the
Okay.
chat somewhere. I think I pinned that that dream. If that's what
Yeah.
you're talking. Are you talking about the dream?
Yes, that's what I think he's referring to.
I did not pin that. Hold on, let me pin that in the chat. I know I put that in there for y'all. But yeah, you can keep going while I do that.
Okay, so unpausing from that monologue. Well, there was a big war, and we were all there, and we were fighting, and there was a woman in white, and she's covered in blood, and it felt as though we were all going to perish.
My friend, have you been sleeping well?
I
I
found
sleep
it.
wonderful, as a matter of fact.
Curious. I don't remember this.
Well, the important thing was that we needed the 5 artifacts, and I'm so glad we had those, or else we might not have survived.
Okay. I'm gonna sip some more drink.
Except we don't.
Well, if you sip too much drink, you might not remember as well, like I do, obviously.
You may be right, my friend, as I take another sip.
Alright. Oh,
I mean, come on now, Boone. Obviously, you should remember of all people how the fight went.
I,
Guys, you're starting to make
would
me
I-
feel crazy.
why would I remember a thing that has never happened?
Well, how else do you expect me, a dreamer, to remember things with such vivid detail and it not be real?
Oh, gotta keep that comment to myself.
Suit
Have a
yourself.
drink, bud. I'm gonna give him
Also,
one of the other drinks.
I do have a
My
point of
friend.
as a DM. I do have a point of order here. So you're acknowledging you're a dreamer, because couple.
I know that was the first time. That was the first time I've ever done that. Yes, I did acknowledge it.
Because last session
Very
you were like, who
uncanny
are
in
these?
that.
You were like, who are these people? And they're like, we're dreamers like you. I'm not a dreamer. So
Yeah.
So
that
point
was-
of order there.
That was Laxnor openly admitting it, but not acknowledging it in the slightest.
Okay. I just
that was intentional.
okay.
Yes.
As a DM, I just wanted to clarify for the audience and ourselves. Okay.
Boom will remember this.
Feel free to continue.
He's just gonna return to his drink and he's like, dreamers fucking detailed dreams. Bullshit.
Not the slightest clue of what that is. But
Get
dream
the
on,
5.
brother.
We got the 5 artifacts.
Um,
Shouldn't be too hard. Except I don't know what the fuck we're looking for.
Me, that
Different problem, different day. Alright. So, if we are going... So are we going to split up, look for clues, or are we going to just go as a group to these locations?
Well,
Well, we
I
could
say we
certainly
continue.
cover more ground.
either is
Of us.
fine, truthfully.
the group vote. I guess I don't really care if we split up, but I don't believe it's the wisest of decisions. So my vote is
All
going
right.
to be a no. We go as a group.
All of us go. That way, in case one of us misses something, the others might pick it up.
Okay.
Indeed.
So, where would you like to go first then? Would you like to go to the fisherman's camp, or do you want to go to the jails?
Sterling's not going anywhere. So, on account of him being in prison, so I guess we should. And the first attack happened probably before that. So, if we want to get any evidence from there, we should go there first.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it.
So then, y'all make your way over, and I actually do have a map
shit.
for that. I did not place y'all on the map though, so I will do that real quick. But yeah, so y'all arrive at this fisherman camp.
I need to grab my charger.
Do I have any hint of what this artifact is like?
Oh, from his dream that he's talking about.
Yes.
Give me. What kind of check would I want for that? Give me history or religion.
Alright. Let's see. Religion for my better religion.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, he's doing a history or religion check to see if he recognizes the relics that Laxnor described. I think Boone has already done that, which is why did you not take a note of, or did we, or was that a discussion out of game?
I think it's an out of game discussion because
Yeah,
I know what they are. I don't
I
think
think
Boone
that
knows
might have been the
what they
first
are.
time I even mentioned the relics, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just had to make sure. I was like,
Yes,
did we talk about that?
I believe we discussed them, but I don't think our characters ever did. I want to say that may have been the first time I said, "Oh, it's a good thing we had the 5 relics." Like it
I
was
still have
everyday
not
news
quite
to me.
slightest clues.
Yeah. That's an 8. So you can't quite, you don't quite recognize them from the descriptions. Well, we'll say Tanachi and we'll actually say Tanachi's hanging back. We'll say Tanachi and Erenbor stayed at the at the tavern.
Like in case Bryn needs like some muscle or anything in these trying times.
Well, also, when y'all wake up on the third day after y'all have rested and y'all have discussed what's been going on and you've had a chance to talk about all these things that y'all have realized. For some reason, Erenbor just has this huge headache, and he's as well as Erenbor and Tanachi. They're both like massive headache, and they're just like, we can't quite do anything today. So they're out of commission for today. But you arrive at the fisherman's camp, which is right on the shore. It's kind of like, it's I'll pull up the map again just so we can kind of point out where it's at, in relation to the village. It is number 6, so it's y'all had to walk around a good bit, so it takes you about an hour to get there, more or less.
Hmm.
So it is right here, number 6. Did y'all see that ping?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's on that far end, and so y'all are at the edge of that camp, and you notice that the bard from the tavern is there, kind of just chilling against a rock, eating a freshly grilled fish. As well as so yeah.
Doesn't that fellow look oddly familiar?
Indeed, he does. Doesn't seem to be worried about any ghosts or murderers out here all
Different
by his
bard.
lonesome.
Yeah, it's not the same bard as Sterling, obviously. But you probably did notice him at the tavern, so I think that's what they're referencing.
Yeah.
Um,
As a connoisseur of the music, I recognize a good artiste when I see one.
and
You bards aren't scared of him. I like it.
And you'll also see a hunter kind of on the far end of the camp, over here. I'll ping him
All right.
right there, and he's kind of keeping track of things at the camp while these two fishermen over on the shore are hard at work.
Oh, he's not alone. Okay, I see. Never mind.
Yeah, and so they're at work, and the body, or the remains of the body, I guess I should say, is over here. And not long after you arrive, the bard finishes his fish and starts to make his way back towards town.
All right.
I'd keep my eyes on that one if I were y'all.
Considering our history with bards, probably a good idea.
That too.
All right. So, you guys want to talk to the others or just inspect the body?
I guess we can. Should we inspect the body or tell them what we're gonna do first? Because they might be suspicious if we just start inspecting the body.
Yeah, why not? Let's talk with them first.
Yeah.
You guys want to pair up too?
Shoot, I'll go in
Okay.
first.
All right.
Now, what should I ask?
It's gonna go over to the hunter on the far right over here.
Aaron's
Walk up to him.
Aaron's gonna kind of keep an eye out on things just in case.
Also, fair point.
So what should I ask them?
Well, we can start with Boone while you're figuring out what you want to say.
I'll do it.
Yeah, so we'll jump to Boone. You approach this hunter, and he looks up at you and goes, "Oh, scared me for a second. Yeah, must be a new arrival to the village."
First?
Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you like that.
Yeah, I was just in the middle of my work, and sometimes you get right and you get focused on something, and you don't realize when people approach. It's not on you.
Yeah.
Is there something I can help you with?
Good when the work does that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my friends here, and he'll gesture to like Aaron, Huey, and Black Snore. We got hired to look into some of the disappearances going on by a friend of ours. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, or like, would you?
I mean, I was here when Odin over there, and he points over to to the dead body. Man, it was like a demon. It just
Hmm?
it appeared in the mist out of nowhere. Well, and I swear it, I swear it. Odin planted his halberd 9 good inches right into its chest, but that thing ignored it. I swear it, he barely flinched, and then he simply cut off poor Odin's arm, still holding the halberd, and then he cut off his other arm, just like that. I swear it, I swear it, Odin was still screaming when it started tearing his legs from his body. I swear it, oh, God, it's ghastly.
All right.
Ghastly thing.
No need to relive your trauma. You wouldn't mind.
No,
if we gave
he's
the
going to
body
have to
a look.
relive it. So me and my friends are going to go and take a look at the body in a bit.
Yeah.
But is there anything else you recall? Any small detail could be important.
He had some sort of coat of arms, but I don't remember exactly what it was.
Huh.
Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate the information.
I hope you
It's
find
Definitely appreciated.
I hope you find the bastard, but also I don't know if you'd survive it, if not even poor Odin over there could.
Oh, we'll survive. Just finally. I'm going to examine your ominous friend here.
Good day,
Where?
sir.
Thank you.
Which one is it? Please.
And like I said, if y'all wanted to inspect the body, it's in between the rocks here.
Whoa, did we just move to the same spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all just happen to move to the same spot. It's all good.
Let's give her a check. Look, sis, what are we rolling for?
So
Are
if
we
y'all are
doing
looking into
investigation, medicine?
if you're doing so you're looking into it, I'm gonna need a investigation check.
Investigation.
But also like I can give you something that y'all see automatically, which is the victim was systematically cut into 5 pieces, with each arm and leg severed from the torso.
Damn. Ooh,
Jesus.
he's quite
Is
messed
the
up.
body
isn't
arranged in any pattern of some sort?
Nothing specific. He's kind of
he? My
just
roll, right.
yeah. It's almost as if he just tore the things off and let them lay wherever they happened to.
What a mess.
My rolls are ass.
Hmm.
I didn't see nothing. I just
I
noticed he's messed up.
I didn't see shit.
Damn, okay.
That's it. There
Yeah.
you go.
23.
So Boone over
Natural
here.
20, baby.
As you're looking around the crime scene, you do notice that there are some footsteps like in the dirt, and it seems that they appear out of nowhere. The footsteps are there, but there's no starting or end point. They kind of just appear near the victim, and then they don't go they don't come from anywhere, and they don't go anywhere other than near the victim. And these are from what you can tell pretty hefty footprints. Like these are these type of footprints could only be placed by somebody in armor.
Big motherfucker. Right, well, whoever did this wears armor. It's weird,
I
though.
would,
Aren't...
yeah, I would have assumed it was someone in armor based on the description, but We still don't have a whole lot to go off of. There's plenty of people who wear armor.
Yeah. It's
But
weird
all of
though.
it comes up out of
They-
nowhere.
You would think that there'd be more tracks if this was a normal person. Meaning they either fly or warped here, for lack of a better term.
You know,
Hmm.
this talk of apparitions is seeming to be connected in my eye.
How do you figure?
Well, the tracks seemed to stop partly after they appeared, and the witness said something of the lines of it taking no damage. Felt no pain.
I wish to ask one of the fishermen if they knew that bard that just left here.
He's a recent arrival. It's Delderon. He's apparently an infamous. He's very famous. Apparently, he just happened to roll into town about a week ago.
Hmm. And how long ago did these killings start?
A little before that. Not
Oh.
yeah.
How long ago before?
A few days, I think, more or less.
Hmm.
You know, it probably wouldn't hurt to talk to the bard.
Probably not.
May even play us a little tune.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, how I do love a good song.
You two know Odin very well.
I mean, he was a good guy. Didn't really do it like anything out of the ordinary, if that's what you're getting at. And like, there was really no reason for what happened. It's bizarre. The younger lad over there, and because the older fisherman points to the younger one, he got a better look at the guy that about the demon that killed Odin.
I guess we could ask him for
Alright. Yeah.
And so, yeah, the younger fisherman speaks up. And he kind of turns around and is like, "Yeah, I did get a look at his breastplate, and just as Odin was stabbing it, and it had a coat of arms. It was very distinctive. It was a flying fish jumping over a river."
Excuse me?
Jumping over
So-
a river.
Yeah, flying fish jumping over a river.
Me.
That is peculiar.
You've dealt with knights and things like that in the past. Is that ringing any bells?
I don't know. I'll have to see. Let me see. Flying fish jumping over a river. What do I need to roll?
That would be a history check.
Let's see. Okay. Damn, my rolls are shit tonight. Not a clue.
Yeah, like the most you're getting from this is like you're vaguely, you know that it belongs to somebody that did a heroic deed in the area, like around this area, but you don't remember their name and what specifically they did.
So I know of a hero, but I don't remember what he's done. We'll have to find something
Oh.
to jog my memory further.
There's a library or some such in town. We can go and try there.
Oh, if you're looking for books, there is Arthas. There's a bookshop in the area.
Hmm.
You may have what you need.
with this is bookshop.
Right.
Parentheses.
We'll check the
Lead.
bookshop.
All right. Before we go, looking down at Odin. Is anything else? Like how old? Like if he's an elf, human, anything like that?
he was a human.
Thank you. Sorry for any undue stress we may have caused you.
Good day, gentlemen.
Do our best. We'll do our best to.
Happy
Alright.
fishing, fellas.
We can either go and visit Sterling, or we can head to the bookshop. Do you guys want to head?
I say the bookshop because,
See
well,
the criminal going anywhere.
I said the bookshop.
Alright.
So y'all.
Although,
Alright, bookshop.
Either way,
Maybe
y'all
they'll
got.
have some.
It is.
Yeah. Either way, it's another hour travel back to the town. Proper. So y'all make it back, and y'all head to the bookshop. Y'all arrive into this small, kind of neat, like very cozy bookshop. It's very much, this is very much a small town vibe, right? And so they. Sorry, I'm keeping track of time for y'all. There's a reason. It's about. Let's see. It's about 2. It's about 3 now. So store's open, thankfully, when you arrive. So it's also kind of like a little coffee house, a little, that type of vibe. It's that coffee and books sort of type thing, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a small, it's a mom and pop shop. And so like Arthas, you see the man himself behind the little counter, and he's like making some pressed coffee. And he looks like a little bell rings as you walk in, and he looks over and he's like, welcome, visitors. Sorry that you are here at such a dreadful time, with everything going on, but how can I help you?
I would like a cup of coffee, please.
Coffee, yes, of course.
Yes.
I'm interested in a book with a emblem. There's a specific emblem I'm looking for with a fish jumping over a river.
Would it be a local or a someone from somewhere else?
See, that I'm not sure.
Local, I think.
Yes. I do believe it's local.
Maybe a nice import coffee, but local would be fine.
Well, I do have the Jest of the Virtues Knights in my inventory. I have a few copies, in fact. Let me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and as he's like looking through like his inventory, he also is having the coffee pressed for you, and he's like, it'll be 2 gold for the coffee, and 3 gold for the book.
Understood.
Sounds lovely. I'll pay the man.
You'll pay for me as well?
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself now.
Okay. I'll give him the 3 gold.
So he hands you your coffee, and then he hands Hume the book. I hope you enjoy. It's not quite a it's supposedly a bestseller. So
Let me give it a look over and see if I can figure out what this crest is from. Well, I guess the book itself kind of tells me what I need, but I'm gonna see if I can find a
yeah.
little bit more information about it.
So as you're looking through the book, give me a history or investigation check.
Let's see which one I'm better at. I forget. Investigation. So we'll do investigation.
Yeah, this
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 is a mighty fine coffee.
yeah, this episode is definitely more like like another mystery one, much like the last. Like a lot of these adventures are very mystery heavy. So, ooh, 22.
Got a 22.
You find the phrase. You do find the leaping fish coat of arms, and you find the phrase attached to it. I protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Those who cannot protect themselves. Does that mean that the ghost has a motive? Or someone controlling the ghost may have? Just
Yeah.
curious.
What?
So you now have the whatever. There's no family name attached to it, but you now have the crest and the phrase that goes with that crest.
Ah,
A motto. Post.
Yeah, the family. Yeah, the crest. The motto for that family.
What reason would a righteous ghost have to start killing innocent villagers?
well, either the ghost is not in control, or someone's lying.
Uh,
Ghost fishermen.
Caleb,
Mm-hmm.
Bit
in the
coffee.
description of the attack, did it sound like the ghost just showed up and Odin tried to fucking stab it?
So from from your discussion, it sounded like it was attacking Odin, and Odin was defending himself.
Right? Well, that's not good.
Only I could speak with the dead.
Yeah, but beyond our power at the moment. All right. Well, thank you, Arthas.
You're welcome.
Mm,
And
More helpful than you realize.
oh, well, that's good. Y'all have a safe day.
You as well. Have a blessed evening,
Yeah.
my friend, or morning. Sorry.
It's
Sure,
afternoon.
we'll see ya.
Understand
It's afternoon at this point.
Good evening.
understand that our appearance can be rough around the edges sometimes.
But I assure you, we were here for the coffee. The coffee alone.
All right. So what's the plan now, boys?
Guess we're gonna pay a visit to Sterling. That's our last lead, right?
At the moment, yeah.
To Sterling. You think he'll be in that bar we met him at?
No, that's Delron. That's Delron.
Oh.
Sterling's in prison.
So I guess you have two leads. You could go finally deal with Sterling, or you could go see Delron who would probably be at the tavern.
I think we've put off Sterling for long enough. There's too many bars in this town, and I don't like the stink of it.
Sterling it is.
All right. On your way there, you hear some children playing in the main square, and they're like kind of doing, pretending to be knights, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
And so as they're like play fighting, sorry, yeah, so you hear these kids playing in the square, and they're kind of, playing knight, as kids do, and you hear one of them, and he's got that the flying fish on his like little wooden shield, and he goes, "I protect those who cannot protect themselves," and swings at his friend.
You there, boy, halt!
Huh?
You
What?
should not hurt a friend. Even in play fighting, it can be dangerous. Now run along, children.
We're just playing, mister.
Well, you need to be more careful. You know there's a killer out on these streets. Be on the lookout for an insignia. There's a fish jumping a river.
Oh, you mean
Hold
this?
Ooh, egads, a shield. Good job, boy.
Who are you playing as, child?
I just heard. I just remember hearing the phrase during sermons in the chapel of the Generous Sisters. They, I forget the name of the guy, but he was a hero
Right.
around here.
So close.
Chapter. Not chapter, chapel.
Chapel, yeah, of the Generous Sisters.
Another thing to look into.
Oh, thanks. Yes, I'd love to take a visit. Maybe they'll give us a tour.
Ask about sermons.
Yeah, they hold their sermons
Alright.
over there at the sanctuary, Sinyamel Sanctuary.
Thank you.
Can we go back
Thank you,
to
tiny
playing?
child.
Can we go back to playing?
Yes, by all means.
Okay.
Go back to.
Yeah, because it's only 4 right now, so it's not dark yet. So like they should be
I'm just
fine.
imagining that this kid turns around and fucking cracks his friend across the jaw.
No, it's like it's wooden swords that they're fighting with, so they're blocking each other's attacks.
Ah.
So
Sneak attack.
sneak attack. Trip him up while he's not looking. No. All right.
Dirt in the guy.
After that, here's some dirt.
Yeah.
Just thinking
Alright.
of King of the Hill with Dale and his pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
But no, y'all. So eventually, y'all do make it to the prisons or to the jail rather, and because it's just a jailhouse, it's not a prison. It's this is a small town. This think like how it is like in
I'm
Western
imagining
media.
like a drunk tank.
Yeah. Like it's very much like the jailhouse is also the guardhouse. Like it's attached, right? And it's not
two
very
cells and,
yeah, it's not very big.
yeah.
Not even 2 stories. It's like one. It's like think like how like in an old West film, it's how the jailhouses are there. That's essentially same idea, but
Alright.
medieval. So there's a guard actually out front. He's like, "Hold, how can I help y'all?"
We're here to question one of the prisoners. We've been sent with a task to all the murders around here.
Well,
We're bounty hunters of sort.
yeah, we haven't received word from the reeve yet, and if you're willing to help,
That is what the part of our query. We are trying to discover both causes, as you would see it.
give me a give me a deception.
Nope.
Yeah, because y'all are. Yeah,
Don't.
give me deception.
Oh, well. Too late now.
No.
That one
Is
will
this a
hide
group
it.
deception or specifically on Laxnor?
Laxnor's the one who said the lie. Unless y'all also back him up, then it's for. If y'all back him up, then it's a group deception. If it's
I'll give him inspiration.
okay,
That also could work. Caleb, it's a +1. Would you do me the favor of rolling that?
yes, I can roll that for you while you're.
We
setting-
actually just arrived. But
Yeah, because you're setting some stuff up. Yeah. That's a 10 total.
Oh. Oh, no.
That's a 3 total. We're gonna go with the 10. He kind of eyes you, like squinting almost suspiciously. You know what I mean? And he's like, Well, I doubt you would know anything about this, so go.
I appreciate you, my
Yeah,
good.
go
That's
ahead.
what we're here to try and find out.
Yeah, there's only.
You should go to the library. There's good coffee.
Yeah, we know about. Yeah, I know about Arthas.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, when you see him, tell him I said hello. He'll know.
And as you're walking in, another guard comes, starts approaching from across the bridge and coming into town. And he's got a wagon full of dead bodies and burnt bodies.
Egad, what is that?
And he goes,
Jesus.
and he looks over at the guard that's letting you in, and he goes, I don't know who these are. I think one of these is the reeve, though. I found these dead bodies out by the road, out by the main sign. Well, we need to investigate that. Bring it around back before anybody else notices. Y'all didn't see anything. Get
Of
inside.
course.
Get
Of
inside.
course. Good luck with that investigation, gentlemen.
And so they pull the bodies around back so they can examine and try to identify them. Meanwhile, there is really only one prisoner in here, so y'all immediately see Sterling with his silver hair, and he's just. Do we have? I think we got a photo of him somewhere. I think I just have the token for him. I don't have like the photo, but there's his token. So, and he's his hair is a little bit more disheveled than usual. It's out of a ponytail and it's just kind of long and hanging there. And he looks up and he's like, "Oh, are you here to help me?" It's about time y'all showed up for a prison break.
We got a couple of questions for you. Depending on your answer, we might help you.
Well, considering that I helped you guys last time, I feel like y'all owe me.
You're the one behind bars, friend.
Yes, but I did all the work
I think we have.
last time.
Maybe. But we didn't ask you to. If you answer our questions correctly, then perhaps we'll consider letting you out of these dusty old bars.
Give me a persuasion check, and it can be a group persuasion check because y'all are all trying to convince him.
Understood. Let me see what I got. Where is that? No.
All right. Yeah. 24.
I got a 12.
And then just one more. I will roll for you. Do we know what,
Oh, wait, that was supposed to be a 13. I accidentally rolled 2 instead of 3.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
got
Do we know what, his bonuses are? For Laxnor?
I don't know, but I imagine that's going to be one of his higher ones.
Just a second ago, it was a +1
Oh,
for
yeah,
his
plus
deception.
one. Yeah, so it's probably +1, yeah. Right, so that's a 13 as well.
Right.
No, it's persuasion.
Well, it comes from the same place unless that's one of his proficiency ones.
Sorry, boys. I was
No, you're good.
killing insect down.
Is persuasion one of your proficiencies, or is it going to be a +1 as well?
About 2 seconds. Hindsight, I think you still have my sheet, and I didn't do that till just now, but I'm logging in. We'll just say yes. I don't think it is, but yellow.
Well, we got 2 fairly decent ones.
And the sheet said persuasion. +1, no proficiency. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, they just pinned the blame on me. I got here about a week ago. They weren't listening to me, but to be fair, nobody does, and nobody here has been helpful since I arrived. The only one that's been helpful is whatever her name was, that up north. And even that hasn't panned out. I can't find the guy I'm looking for.
And who are you looking for?
Well, I think he's related to me. Some other infamous bard, elven bard.
You know, I'm
Cal's
hearing a
mentioned.
lot of. I know a lot of
Same one that
bards are showing up lately, and I don't know if I like them.
Yeah, his name was Vieri, I think, but
I don't recognize the name.
intense violence. Just like if Boone was drinking something, he'd snap the fucking cup in his hand, but he's not, so he's just firmly grasping the table next to him.
firmly grasp it. Sorry, the joke was there.
Yes. It was beating through my brain. I was wanting to yell it so bad.
Yeah, he's just like, look, I want to get back home. I want to go back to Waterdeep. I was having a wonderful time, and then I end up in this dreadful place. And now nobody here is useful. And then I have to do I have to do your dirty work, only for you to then leave me here.
Can you tell us anything about the person who was presumably murdered before your eyes?
Oh no, I didn't see.
Anything?
I mean, I didn't see the murder.
Well, that was a good chat. So we'd be on our way, gentlemen.
Do you think we should leave him here? Or pull
Tell
on
me.
the end of the party?
Are you sentenced to be executed or anything like that?
No, they're just for now at the moment they're pinning the blame on me with no evidence, other than circumstantial at best that I was there with a body.
That'll never stick. You'll probably be out in no time. No worries, my friend.
So you're leaving me?
Oh, it was your suggestion. I mean, I thought I might try to help, but I mean, you said we were leaving, so I assumed we're leaving.
Laxnor, Humi, would you two mind stepping outside for a moment?
I
Sure.
thought you'd never ask.
Just be careful.
And Aaron is also still there, unless you want him to leave as well.
Yeah, it would probably be wise.
Okay, so Aaron also follows.
You know, Sterling, I have a question for you.
What is it?
Are you aware of how many people are dead because of you?
Just a bunch of drug-dealing assholes, from my understanding. And some vampires. I think.
Well,
I
we had to
think they were vampires.
come in and finish. Well, you're not far off. So, here's the deal. Despite you being a wandering, meandering, vagabond idiot, you think you're innocent in this. So come here.
So he walks over to the edge of the cell, like as far as he can. Yes.
Here. Boone will take out he'll take out one of the lockpicks that he has from Riker's pack, and he'll put it into Sterling's hand. If they are going to execute you, use this to escape. Try to find a means home. Don't do business with shady motherfuckers in the future. Understand?
Who's the vagabond now? He gives a little grin, a little cheeky grin as he accepts your gift.
Remember, all I did was ask you a few questions. Nothing more, nothing less.
Sure, that's all you did. And he gives a little wink.
Right? And Boone will head outside. Just
All right.
casually whistling.
Good chat.
Yeah.
Alright, we're all good.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Okay.
How long?
Right.
Yeah.
So where y'all want to go next?
To the other bar.
Because y'all once again have y'all have like two options. Y'all have the chapel and y'all have the tavern.
What time is it?
It's about, let's see.
Feeling very dusk.
It's still about 4.
Okay. Well, if I had to guess, Delron will probably be performing in a bit. So if we want to catch him before that, we should ask now. Alternatively, if we want to wait till he's done later tonight, we can just go and talk to the Chapel of the Generous Sisters and talk to the priest there.
Well, I do my best work at night, so I don't mind waiting till nighttime, but I am curious at this bar.
All
It's up
right,
to
so
you
What do you
guys.
think, Black Snore?
Well, so far my best guesses have not panned out, so I'll take your word on this one.
I say, chapel then. Can always
All
catch
right.
him after his show.
Yep.
it's gonna be about 30 minutes to the chapel. Since it's on the map, it's area 2, I believe.
Right
So
up
it's
my
a little
street.
up on the it's a little up on the hill. So
The chapel over here.
once y'all get
Alrighty.
so it's about 30 minutes travel, and eventually you get up there, and sorry, I'm keeping track. Once you get up the hill and you see the chapel, you see a display, and it says sermons are usually held on a weekly basis, but the chapel is closed until further notice due to the recent attacks. You may still visit the Generous Sisters at the Senyamel Sanctuary. So, you're still able to visit here.
Right. Didn't say we couldn't go in, so let's go in, boys.
Get inside.
Ready.
Let's see. Yeah, so you get up there. And once you're there, you meet Mother Hedwig.
You don't have to know.
Yeah, so as y'all approach, Mother Hedwig, she goes, "Welcome to the Senyamo Sanctuary. This is the home of the Generous Sisters. The Generous Sisters are what remains of Sir Hugh's legacy. We do our best to honor his memory by being as generous to the people of this land as he was during his life as a knight. As he used to say, we protect those who can't protect themselves. You know, this does not apply to armed protection only, contrary to what most stories tell about him. He gave his entire fortune to the poor and encouraged generosity to the extreme. We sisters of the sanctuary are but trying to approach his virtue."
We protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Indeed.
Interesting. I do like that phrase. But we aren't here to find out about the phrase anymore. See, we're investigating these murders that are happening around here, and I was curious if we could find out any leads from you ladies.
Well, what makes you
Maybe,
think we would know?
I don't know, any strange happenings happening around here lately?
Other than the murders?
Well, you know, maybe the ghost has popped up here, you know, it's a holy place. Just out of curiosity. You guys have known more than most of the people we've talked to about the subject matter so far. Any
N-
strangers popping up?
no.
No to all the questions, huh? Well then, let me think. Well, I don't know what else to
I
ask
would like
later.
to perform an investigation
On.
To see if they're lying?
now
Oh,
to see if I can find evidence of the crest.
evidence of the crest?
You know, the fish jumping the river.
Yeah, I know that. Wow, man. Trying to think of what we could find here with the nuns, essentially.
I should have rolled for
Mr.
that.
Mother Hedwig,
Yes.
are there any stories of... I assume there's plenty of stories about Sir Hugh going off and protecting people. Are there any particular things he protected them from?
Um,
Any stories or such that stick out in particular?
Great question. We should let it.
I mean, nothing in particular in life, but you know, even in death, Sir Hugh wanted to protect us. You see, when he died, he asked for his body to be used as a symbol of generosity. That's why the Generous Sisters were founded, to honor Sir Hugh's last will. It is said by our annals that when he died, the Twin Rivers wept, and the lowlands flooded with their tears. The only way to appease the waters was to follow Sir Hugh's words. Our holy knight's body was then divided into 5 relics, which were distributed across the area.
And
You know that
they wouldn't happen to be...
camp was split into 5.
I'm sorry. Can you give me
They
that
wouldn't
again?
happen to be his head, arms, and legs, would they?
You mean his torso, arms, and legs? Yes. Like I said, his body was to be used as a symbol of generosity.
A violent symbol, if you ask me. But
Awfully familiar, isn't it?
You know, this does remind me of that battle.
how so?
You guys know the one with the 5 relics, and we gathered them and defeated the woman in white covered in blood.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's only 4 relics for the dream.
Close enough. 5 relics.
You know, that is how Laxnor would probably remember it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He really ought
The
to write these
reason
things
we're-
down, but
The reason we're asking Mother Hedwig is when we examined the body of Odin over by the fisherman's area a while back, he was chopped up in a very similar manner.
Oh my.
Not only that, but we had descriptive. Well, one of the fishermen that we talked to described an emblem on the deity's chest that seems a lot like the same one that you guys have here.
Oh, that is very frightening to think.
Indeed. Which has led us to this place. You wouldn't mind if we look around a little bit and see if maybe some foul play is afoot, would you?
I don't know about that. You see, it is getting it is getting late afternoon, and the sisters do like to have their privacy at this point, as we do live here as well.
It won't take much of your time. We'll be in a hurry.
And you
And you can tell she's like hesitant to. She's like, I think that you should leave.
Can you think of any reason why the spirit of your saint, for lack of a better term, would be acting up?
I don't see any reason at all why you would suspect this. Why are you
Maybe
even?
not.
Can I insight this, Caleb?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll give her an insight go to.
Yeah, go for it.
Insight. Oh, I got a 3 again. Not a 3.
hey, dirty 20.
Yeah. 15.
18. Yeah, I think we're about to call her out on something.
Okay. Boone. You get the feeling that although willing to help in the Blood Knight's case, like she is willing to help you guys, she has not been entirely truthful. Like you can see that she's kind of like, you can see her eye, like she's kind of like brushing her hair back a little bit more in a nervous manner, like a little twitch.
Wow, micro expression.
Meanwhile, Laxnor and Hume, y'all, you can guess that she's holding back specifically important details about the relics.
Get the feeling you haven't been entirely truthful with us, sister.
I just stand there with my arms crossed, foot tapping.
Trying to rush us off in such a hurry in these frantic manners that you're rolling about. Please
Well-
enlighten us. What are you holding?
Well, excuse me, unless you are insinuating that I'm doing something criminal, I would like to ask you to leave.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna leave.
No,
I'm gonna.
you know, as you say that, I go to put the magic cuffs back in my my bag that I just started to pull out.
The magic cuffs? What do those do?
You know what they do.
Aren't they
Are
just
they like a lasso of truth?
aren't
I
they
don't know.
just
I wrote them down as magic cuffs.
aren't they just handcuffs that
I
like
remember
prevent
the-
you from using magic?
Oh, maybe that's
Yeah.
what it was.
That's
I just wrote magic cuffs.
Yeah, I think they're just handcuffs that stop you from using magic.
That's hilarious. Either way, they're magic handcuffs to Laxnor. Because to him, he doesn't understand the concept. Anti-magic. What a laughable joke.
so. Hume is left, right? And Laxnor is put handcuffs in his bag. Is Laxnor still here, or
I guess I'll have to follow suit if that's what everyone else is doing.
I'm just gonna lay low outside and see if any suspicious stuff goes on there.
I am
Okay.
shocked at Hume's behavior, however, I will take heed of the notion.
Boone is gonna look at her for a second?
Yes.
You know, you said he was split, correct?
Yes.
It just seems a bit strange to me that you don't know where those pieces are, Mother Hedwig.
Did I say that?
I mean, No, but I figured of it being so important to your religion, it might be something of note. Not a word from you out of that.
I said they were distributed
Innocent people are
across the
getting.
I said they were distributed across the land. I did not say that we don't know where they were distributed.
You know, that begs the question, what happens if you bring all 5 relics together? In my dream, I won a victorious battle.
What? Excuse me?
What happens if you bring the relics together? Will it make you powerful, or... Yeah. Haunt you? What are the repercussions of such?
I believe it is blasphemous to even consider the notion of trying to take power from...
But, you know, to say someone were to do it, whether it be righteous or not, of course, you know, oh, God, couldn't think of the thing. But if someone were to do it, per se,
I do not
What
like
do you
this.
think would happen, Mother Hedwig?
I do not like where this line of questioning goes, as it strongly goes against my beliefs.
at that point, Boone sees me reaching in the bag again.
And we'll force Laxnor's hand down again. Other innocent people are dying and getting hurt. Any help you can send us is more than appreciated.
And I've given you all I can.
Just check.
This is why I left.
All right.
Figured I could be more
Look,
sneaky outside.
if you really want another story about the man, I can give you one more.
Oh, yes.
There is a story about him fighting against dark creatures. And of course, like I said, the relics, and really, that's about all that I think is worth your time and mine.
I beg to differ, but as you will. What say you been?
All right.
Boone?
As I said, good day.
Wait. Before I go,
Yes.
do you have like an alms bowl or anything?
And she does point towards.
All right. Boone will head over and he'll put 5 gold in. For your help, sister. Meager though it was, it's appreciated all the same.
Well, thank you. And I do hope you find out what's going on.
All
I
right.
suspect him of foul play.
Yes, I agree.
As soon as we get outside the door, Boone's like, okay, maybe don't accuse them, like, right there.
We caught them red-handed on their doorstep.
Wasn't entirely accusing them.
No.
Just wanted to look around the area.
Mm-hmm. Well, we still have that book. We can see where they're located. It's probably written down in it somewhere.
You don't think we should scout the sisters more? Or do you believe them to be innocent?
I don't think that they're guilty of anything terrible. I just think that let's take stock of the situation, alright? From their perspective. 3 heavily armed men just rocked up to their doorstep unannounced and accused their patron saint of going crazy and murdering innocent people.
Yeah.
And when asked politely to leave, we responded with allegations. No wonder they're not exactly in a helpful mood.
I guess I could see it that way. But she was definitely lying about something.
There's
We could
something
go.
off about this whole place. I just can't shake the metal of it.
Maybe someone's just using
think-
their god to do bad things amongst the village.
Could be that. Excuse me one sec, I'm gonna switch over to my phone. My headphones are dying.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who would be able to split him? And why was he split?
Well, he
The
asked
church
to
did
be
lead the Crusades in the name of the Lord. This is a real advocate question. But, it makes me wonder, maybe there's another deeper secret to this village. We need to figure out what's going on here. And I have a feeling the church is somehow rooted up in this.
Well, we only have one more lead, and it's the bard. If he
Yeah.
knows anything about this church, I guess we could ask him.
It's worth a shot.
One thing about a bard, they tend to spin the tale of which they have heard. I hope that came out right.
So they should lie.
Well, we can ask. Ain't like he's going nowhere, so
Well,
Maybe
couldn't
he
hurt.
means the other bookers.
I think that Sterling is innocent. A bit.
No, I was. Yeah. Well, we don't know the other one's name. That's the one I think that we ought to investigate.
Oh,
That's
you
the
mean
one?
Delron?
Yes.
Boone will hold up like a small journal and thump it. Been
Yeah.
writing stuff down.
Wise man.
Yeah. All right, let's go talk with him.
Okay.
All
I will
right.
say though, it is strange because there's no reason for these attacks so far, from what I've heard. This guy
Right.
seems to show up whenever the mist is coming, so we should be careful about that.
Maybe a correlation between him and these myths. And then I'm curious about the people that he's attacking as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is targeted and not at random.
Hmm.
Maybe Odin wasn't such a good guy after all.
Maybe. Maybe not. Still.
Yep. So yeah. Another 30 minutes travel back to the village. You make your way there, and you find yourself back at the codfish, and you catch the end of one of Delron's songs, where he's singing about sorry, he is singing a song about blessings and curses from the times when humans and elves were fighting for what would later become the Charnault Kingdom.
Yeah. Take a listen.
Yeah, and so nothing too specific beyond that. That, like, you know, it's just telling the stories of that time, and he sings one song about a pair of rivers that became a lake and drowned a elven settlement, and so,
All right.
and then he steps off the stage and goes to get a drink.
All right, boys. Let's talk to him.
What should we question him about?
Let's just ask him how his time in town has been. Has he seen anything odd?
All right. Seems simple enough.
So do y'all approach him while he's at the bar, or wait till he's seated?
Might as well. I'm at the bar.
Yeah. And get some drinks with him.
So Bryn gives a
Okay.
wave as he's making Delron's drink, and he's like, "Hey boys, yeah, how's the investigation going?"
Well, we've got a few leads. At this point, we're thinking it might have something to do with the old sisters, but at that point, right now, it's just conjecture. We don't have any hard evidence.
Well, oh,
Hey,
that would be interesting.
The only good lead we've had so far.
been trying to figure out other things.
Well,
Okay.
good luck, boys. Hope you figure it out. I am getting a collection of some money rounded from the villagers if y'all do manage to figure it out.
Well, so Delron,
That's my name. Yeah, how can I help you?
You're new in town, right?
Yeah.
You seen anything strange recently? Of note?
I think it's better if we, discuss this, away from prying ears.
Understood.
And he kind of points to a table, in one of the back corners.
Very well.
I'll accompany him.
And so he takes his drink and starts to walk over there. And I assume y'all had Bryn make you guys drinks as well.
Yes.
Indeed.
A couple minutes later, you get your drinks as well.
All right. Head over and sit down.
So, I understand you'd like to know more about my source of inspiration. It's always a great pleasure to share my passion with my most devoted fans. Tell me what you wish to know. I am all yours. He adds with a winning smile.
Do the women really throw themselves at you?
Oh, from time to time. You know how it is.
I can only imagine to be a bard. Must be an adventurous lifestyle.
Oh yes, it's full of adventure.
So,
Wait. Yes.
you ever seen this, for lack of a better term, specter?
So you want to know about curses or bewitchment?
Yeah.
Well, you know how us bards work. We just hear stories during our wanderings, and then we make up our own. I like adding my own personal flourishes. But part of my curiosity, and let me ask, why would you be interested in such dark stories?
I kill ghouls, ghosts, demons, things like that for a living. That's why.
Well, is there any particular reason why you would believe that this would be magical of nature?
This creature doesn't walk like it should. If it were a person or a beast, I've tracked those before. They don't. They always leave marks behind. This one just into thin air.
And it took an axe to the chest.
Yes, doesn't seem to feel pain.
A thing that should have killed most beasts did nothing to it.
That
Was
would be...
wondering-
Oh, go ahead.
Was wondering if you might have any guesses as to why.
Well, that would be a very interesting story for my next song. Well, and I wish I had more time to share with you. But maybe we could talk about it again another time. Here, let me sign you an autograph. And he pulls your notebook from you.
Yep.
And starts to write on it. And he tears out the sheet that he signed, hands you back your notebook with the torn sheet, and walks off. Before any of you can say anything else.
Can we give like insight to see if he was lying or trying to hide something?
So,
Are y'all even gonna Are you gonna bother to look at the paper?
yeah, because Boone never asked for an autograph.
Yeah, because you didn't ask for an autograph. He just said, "Here's an autograph," and then chucked off. It's not an autograph.
didn't-
on it
Oh,
is
the
on,
princess conclude.
yeah, on it is written, "Not here. Too many ears. Meet me at the Hermit's Tower at midnight. Come alone. We can help each other."
I smell a trap. I love waltzing into those. Sounds like a grand old adventure like the old days.
Meet up with Devron
Delron.
Delron. Fuck. I need to change his name then because I've been.
Oh, it's Daelron.
As long as there's no shit involved, I'm sure I'll be enjoying this fight. Meeting.
Hermit's Tower at
Midnight.
fucking min. Alright.
So do y'all want to just chill until midnight?
Indeed.
Okay. Unless there was other things you wanted to do.
I guess like while they're there, Boone, the rest, like Snore and Hume, will see that Boone has. There are several pages in his journal. Like it's very clear that he's been writing down in this for a while. His general information on apparitions and undead,
Mm-hmm.
because those are secret enemies.
Um. So yeah.
But-
Y'all also. Yeah, that's it for that. I guess we can go straight to the tower. Now, one of the things y'all have noticed is that the mist has mostly, while it's cleared from the village, it has been like around the lake area still.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the Hermit's Tower is in the middle of the lake. I don't know if you can I don't know if you can see that on the map.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Now he basically where he wants you to meet them is not there on the lake itself, but more on the outskirt, kind of over here.
Mm. Okay.
So it's going to be about another 30 minutes travel to head there. So y'all probably leave around like 11:30.
Yeah.
And then that way you get there on time. Or maybe you want to be fashionably late. I don't know. Y'all tell me.
I think it would be better.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, and that reminds me. Since it's dark out, Boone's done Boone's gloom stalking.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see you anymore.
Yep.
I have to put a bell on you, my friend.
I do believe that would defeat part of the purpose.
Of course it would.
Well, once we arrive,
Yes.
Are we
So,
ready?
when you get there, y'all do manage to make travel. Actually, he wants you to meet kind of there. Actually, so you kind of do have to get a boat. So y'all do have to purchase a boat. Actually, sorry. So y'all can talk to some of the fishermen out there and do that. They just ask. Since you're more renting it than buying it, it's like 10 gold.
I'll spot us on the boat.
And they also even give you a map so that way you don't get kind of lost through the mist.
the mist. I see.
Because, yeah, that would be bad. Well, you could either hire the boat, like, you could hire them to do it, or you could buy a map and do it yourself, but it's up to you.
Don't think we should have any strangers accompany us. Probably be best to rent a boat. I think we've got a pretty good sense of direction.
Yeah,
amongst the four of us.
especially since he asked us to meet him in private. So,
So yeah, so y'all get there. Get there on time. Give
Mark down the
me
gold.
give me a perception check as y'all approach this impressive elven tower that still stands obscured by the mist. And you don't see Delron there at a glance.
I did also, as we approach the tower, I did also. Are we on land yet?
Y'all are approaching.
Oh, okay. I'll wait.
bam. 23 for that perception.
Okay. Did you want to do the perception as well? Humi? Or did you? Sorry.
Yeah. I'll do it. Well, he got 23. I mean, I guess I might as well.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have
It
to if
is
you
your
don't want to.
individual perception, but
Yeah,
there's
you
no
don't-
reason. Well,
Okay. Well,
no reason.
Laxnor and Boone, you both hear the distant sound of a transverse flute down by the northern side of the small island. And as you're approaching the northern side, or do you want to go there? Sorry.
Might as well. I don't see why not.
we are looking for a bard after all. However, I would. About how far off shore are we?
You're getting, like, you're on that edge. Like, you see how, like, the mist is kind of there on the edge? You're kind of there.
Yeah. Okay. I did want to cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Does anything immediately pop up within 30 feet? Probably not, I'd imagine, but
Yeah, because what, y'all would be about that distance? Are you trying to aim it for when you're about that distance from Delron?
pretty much, yeah. I want to kind of prepare myself.
Yeah, so as you're approaching, you noticed an elven shaman playing his flute softly by the waterside. Moreover, the flute is magical. The water is moving in response to the music. And you also feel that Delron is much more powerful than he has been presenting himself.
I knew I should have did that earlier. Boone,
Mm-hmm.
the one playing the flute, I don't believe is Delron.
Are you sure?
Well, as you get closer, the shaman spots you,
Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming.
and he stops playing, and he greets y'all like, "Hey, and he speaks in a more serious tone than Delron the Bard. Hopefully, you will excuse my hasty departure after our little talk at the caught fish.
Oh, I forgot. I don't know if he can see me or not, but
Yeah, he
Truthfully,
can't see you, but he sees the other two. But
Okay.
I wanted to make sure I would be ready for the next act of our shared play. Not that it took me a while. Not it took me a while to change clothes. No, I wanted to help you get into the tower, and the magic I wish to put into action requires preparation, even for us bond makers. Have you heard of our kind?
I have not.
Makers?
Please, enlighten us.
What would that be?
It would be a history check if you want to see if you would know. If you think you might, rather.
This
I
would be
guess I
awful
would not
funny
have
if
to
I
know.
aced this, but
Spawn maker. Let's see.
I did not ace it, but I didn't do bad.
You know what? On the off chance it might happen,
I didn't do good.
nope.
Okay. Laxnor and Humi. You remember that the bond makers are elven shamans in charge of appeasing the tormented spirits of nature in the Charnaut Kingdom. So yeah, he asked if you've heard of their kind, and then I guess after.
Perhaps.
Well, in case you aren't sure about us, of what we do, I am a part of a group of elven shamans in charge of helping tormented spirits of nature in the Charnaut Kingdom and appeasing them, and I've been here to investigate regarding that around here. You were right about the identity of our Blood Knight. It is, or it once was, Sir Hughes le General, but now it is a suffering cursed creature controlled by someone else. I am not well versed in curses and bewitchment, unfortunately, and that's why we need to solve this together. As you may know, there was a hidden library in this tower. With any luck, it's still here, and contains knowledge both of us seek. But you won't find it on that floor, it's underground, and to get to it, you will need to go through the submerged ruins of Tolsam right here. He points to the waters in front of him. My specialty is not curses, but I can speak to the waters of this lake. We knew each other a long time ago. Hopefully this will listen to me again and give us safe passage. I suggest you split into 2 groups. One person stay with me to protect me and ensure I never stop playing for the waters. The others will look for the tower's underground entrance. Oh, and once you're inside, if you see the hermit, just ignore him. He's an illusion. Hurry now, as I fear the power that casts the curse might detect my magic and send minions to intervene. And he goes back to playing the flute.
Alright.
Well,
Who should we leave behind here then?
And actually, we're not going to answer that tonight, because we are 2 hours in. So,
Yep.
we're calling it here. So yeah. We're gonna
We got, in terms of investigations, we got shit done.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So we're gonna cliffhanger this here.
I always knew we should have talked to the other bard. He didn't sit right with me.
But yeah, so who will they leave behind to protect Delron? What is going to happen inside the Hermit's Tower? What evidence will they find about what is going on and why Sir Hughes is attacking people? All that and more next time in Grim Hollow Boom Boys. Thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube, including the D&D games like this. Also be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, so you can become a part of our community and come hang out with us and listen to the D&D games when we play them, as well as other fun things that we do in the channel, in the server. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, good night, everyone.